Hey guys, how's it going? My name is Jimmy. Thank you so much for joining me today. I'm here with my Fuji X-T2, my favorite camera system for more than a few years now. Let me know what camera system you're invested in by leaving a comment down below, and I can learn from you guys as well and look into it. Many people ask me what camera lens I can suggest for them to buy next. What lens is my favorite? Well, I don't know if it's my favorite, but it is one I use the most. Is that the same? The 18 to 55 millimeter lens by Fuji is definitely an unsexy lens. Why? Because it came with the kit, right? So technically, it's a kit lens. Oh, yes, the dreaded kit lens. No one likes the kit lens. The kit lens is the 18 to 55 millimeter lens that came with the Rebel series way back in the day, and they still do. That plasticky, cheap lens that is so uninspiring. You slap it on your camera because it's the only one you have, and you take pictures, and of course, they confirm what you expect is that it looks like crap and cheap, and your pictures look like crap and they're cheap, right? That's my experience with kit lenses. But when I first held the 18 to 55, I thought, man, this is no ordinary kit lens. This is quality. And I got another Fuji XF lens, and I thought, man, this one is quality and this is it's the same quality. It's really good and the glass is good and they're both sharp and the color is nice and it responds well to the commands in your camera body. What's the problem? Why do people brush this under the rug? And I think it's just because we're used to kit lenses being terrible. And some are, but this one is not. This one is so versatile that I call it my dumb reach lens. I almost always have to bring this with me because I know if I don't, and I just rely on my prime lenses for a shoot, that I'm gonna wish I had it with me. It gets me out of so many tight spots. Literally, if I'm in a very tight studio like it is right here, and if I try to take a self portrait of myself using the Fuji app on my phone and a tripod, good luck trying to get your entire body in it down to your toes with a prime lens. You need room to cut in just in case. So this works really well. I use the 18 to 55 millimeter lens in all these situations. Products, um, landscapes, moderately speaking, right? Scenes, I should say, outdoor scenes, indoors, gatherings for birthday parties, in, surrounding a cake, for example. This works really well. As long as there's lots of light. That's true for any situation. Um, I use this for property photography, taking pictures of small houses indoors. You don't want to get all fish-eyed and wide-angly. Who you're fooling with those pictures anyway? People know that houses aren't that big. You're trying to get all distortiony with those pictures. Use this one. The pictures are tastefully wide, and you can get quite a bit in it in my experience, and it's not misleading your clients. That's just my opinion. These pictures I see of properties looks ridiculous. Stop doing that. Take pictures within reason. Don't hire anyone with a fisheye lens and expect that everyone's gonna, not be let down every time that they see your house in person. That's just my opinion. Sorry about that. Just kind of went off on a little tirade there. Anyway, I use this lens for all kinds of situations, and if an area is too tight, it usually means I need something a little wider that does not distort my subject all too much. Now, some people might say, well, getting a lens that's prime that can open up more and give you the nice soft bokeh is way better use of your money. And I agree, getting a portrait lens that's prime is important. It's personal preference as well. Now, for this one, I agree, it does not open up as wide as you might like. It's not a do it, all lens, but it's the do it most lens, get you out of jams lens. And if you want to create a nice soft background around your subject, whether it be a person or a thing, you can easily create that by creating more distance from your subject to the background. So what I'm saying is, amateurs, people who don't know anything about gear, will say, buy the most expensive gear you can because it's a nice soft bokeh. Well, I have news for you. Like I've mentioned before, bokeh is not what photography is all about, people. It's not about how much softness you can get in the background, how sharp the plane of focus is. That's not all what photography is. We've lost track. Photography is composition. Photography is using this as a tool. So if you want more background blur, bring your subject, manipulate the situation where you can create the scene, the picture. You're an artist. That's what these things do. So having said that, do you need a very expensive prime lens? Maybe, but can you get this lens and just be done with it and just go out there and just take awesome street photography photos and just focus on the art form? Even though inside us we want all the new shiny toys, this one really does it all. Like as I mentioned in the beginning of the video, I wish my favorite lens that I used all the time was sexier, but it's not. This one is of medium weight. I can carry it most places without this heavy thing attached to my camera body. It's cheap enough where if it broke, I would easily buy a new one, although it hasn't broke on me yet. I don't plan to destroy my things. And I could easily say, I recommend this to people who need a backup lens, who find themselves always needing a little bit more room, but not getting all funhouse mirrory distortion on you. Truly a do-it-all lens I recommend to you. Thank you guys so much for watching. I have another review coming up regarding my other gear. So if you like these videos, let me know and share your thoughts down below. I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.